to this tutorial. I'm going to be telling you on how you are going to solve a differential calculus using the quotient rule. So what is quotient rule? Quotient is another way to express a fraction. Okay, so if you have a fraction, this means a quotient in calculus. So once you have a quotient, that is a fraction, you apply the quotient rule. And what is the quotient rule? Before I go into this, if you don't know what we mean by differentiation, it just means that if you have an s with a power n, you will bring down the n value, and the n value will multiply by s, and the n value also you take away what? 1 from it. So example of this, if I have 2x squared, to find the dy over the s of this expression right here, I'm going to bring down this 2, just like I have n here, bring it down. The 2 is going to multiply by the 2s, and then the 2 I'll minus what? 1 from it. So that I have 2 multiplied by 2s give me 4s, and 2 take away 1 will give me 1. Now s already is representing what? 1, so no need of this. So that dy over the s is equals to what? This expression. So that is what we mean by differentiation. Now, talking about the chain rule, we have so many rules. We have the quotient rule, we also have the product rule and the sum rule. If you want to know about those ones, it is check the link on this video. You check the video I made about differentiation, complete differentiation in my YouTube channel named Mentor Paul Online Academy. That is calculus. So here now, to solve using a quotient rule, it says that if you have a fraction, for example, let me say the function of g is equals to what? Is equals to u, okay? And then the function of h is equals to v. Now, if I'm given a question that involves y, so y is equals to u over v. So this is just mean a value and this is a value, okay? If I'm given a question that says that u is over what? V, I'm going to apply the what? The quotient rule. Now, what is u? U here is this expression above. That is the numerator, and v is the what? Denominator. So I'm going to be showing you that rule here. Now, if I have y is equals to u over what? V. Just like I have here, meaning a what? A quotient rule. What I'm going to do is to find the dy over the s of this expression right here. I'm going to use v as it was from the equation, that is normal v, or you can call it a virgin v, that is untouched v, and multiply it by differentiated u, that is the u over what? The s. Okay? So after I've done that, I'm going to take away what? Take away it from normal what? U now. I'm going to take away from normal u, or you can call it a virgin u, multiplied by the v, that is differentiated v. Okay? And after, I'm going to divide all through by the numerator, sorry, the denominator, which is v squared. Okay, you can like to put that in a bracket. So this is the formula we are going to be applying in this question. Okay, so let's go forward and do that. So let's go and do that. How are we going to do that? Okay, so we are going to apply what? This formula in this what? Question right here. So I'm going to wipe the whole thing out, and I'm going to rewrite it to create a space for that. So I have that dy over the s is equals to v du over the s minus the u dv over the s over v squared. So this is the formula I'm going to be applying right here. So now I want to solve this using the quotient rule. So this is the formula that I just derived now. So to solve this using the quotient rule, now, where is my u? That is this numerator above, which is what? 3x squared plus what? 3 over. Now, the v, which is this one, is equals to what? 2x. So to do that, to find the y over the s, so that the y over the s is equals to, what am I going to do? I'm going to use v normal, that is a virgin v, which is what? The denominator from y is equals to what? V over, u over v. So I'm going to use what? Normal what? V, like I have it here from the formula, which is here, which is 2s. I'm going to use normal what? V, which is 2s, and multiply by what? differentiated what? U. So I'm going to differentiate what? U. Okay, now differentiating U, now 3 is a constant. Okay, or let me just put that and later we talk about that. 3x squared plus what? 3. So this is what? This is the U, which is the U, which is what? The numerator, which I can find as 3x squared minus what? Plus what? 3, I mean to say. Now after, I'm going to what? I'm going to take away what? I'm going to take away from what? From normal U. Okay, where can I find U? I can find U at this part here. That is normal U. I'm going to put it, and it is bracket what? 3x squared plus 3. Okay, and then I'm going to multiply it by differentiated V. Where is my V? This is my V here, like I can see from here. That is 2s. So I'm going to differentiate that. That is the V, okay? The V, which is what? X squared over what? ds, okay? So there is no space there to express that very well. Or should I bring it down? Okay, so this here is going to take away from, that is U, which is 3x squared plus 3, okay? And the 2x squared over what? The x, okay? Okay, so now I've set this formula with this what? Equation. That is what is here. Notice that this right here supposed to be here. There is no space to contain that. Now what am I going to do next? I'm going to divide all 2. I'm going to divide all 2 by v squared. Now where is v squared? V squared is the numerator, which is what? Which is 2x squared. Okay, put that on a bracket. Okay, now once you have done this in this form, now we are going to work it out. We need to work that out. So, working this expression, I have that the 3x squared plus what? Plus 3. I'm going to differentiate that so that the y over the s of this, I'm going to put this 2s normal. Now I'm going to differentiate this bracket. Differentiate bracket, I have that 2 is going to come down because 2 here is the power. 2 comes down, I'll have what? 6x raised to the power what? 2 minus 1. This is going to give us what? Going to give us 1. Now s alone represents what? 1. Now notice that 3 is a constant, so it is going out. I'm going to have multiplied by what? Multiplied by 6s. So I'm done with this, the y, the u over what? The s. Now I'm going over to here. So I'm going to write this one because it is not working with any differentiation. So I'm going to write it 3s squared plus 3. And I'm going to close the bracket. Now I have what? The 2x squared. Where can I find the 2x squared? That is, okay, sorry, this is only the 2s, okay? So differentiating 2s, s has an irrational power of 1. Take away 1 from it is what? Is 0. S raised to the power 0 is 1. So that 2 multiplied by 1 is going to give us what? 2. So what is remaining here is what? Multiplied by what? 2. Now I'm going to divide all 2 by what? 2x what? Squared. Now 2 raised to the power 2 is going to give us 4. And s raised to the power 2 is going to give us x what? S squared. Now this is what is remaining here. What am I going to do? Now 2s multiplied by 6s is going to give us the y over is equals to, now 2s multiplied by 6s is going to give us 12x. Now not only 12s, 12s squared. Okay. Now this 2 here is going to multiply everything in this bracket. So half minus 2 multiplied by 3x squared is going to give us 2 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 6. I have 6 what? S squared. Now 2 multiplied by 3 is going to give us what? Plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to divide all 2 by what? By 4x squared. Okay, so if you look at this here, if you don't have like terms in the numerator, you can leave your answer like that. And if you look at the denominator, if you don't have a like answer, you can leave the answer like that. Now, note one thing, that you don't cancel the numerator with the word denominator. Like these two now, like have 4s squared and 6s squared, I'll just come and cancel it in this form. No, you don't do that. You leave everything in that form if there is no like term from the what? Numerator. Now if you look at this numerator, I can find 12s squared and 6s squared. So they look alike because of the what? S squared, S squared. Now this can work. Now 12s squared take away from 6s squared. I'm going to have what? 6x squared. That is what is remaining from these two here, plus 6 over. Now 4s squared has nothing to work with. So this is the answer here. Now you don't cancel like I said this and this. So here is your final what? Answer. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe, or if you're watching from TikTok, do well to